Hi, it's Martin again from GHM Academy, and today we're going to look at how to create a lesson. I've already created a lesson. It's a lesson on the solar system, so I'm just going to show you how I created that lesson and where I got my information from, so that way you're able to do the same thing, but it could be on anything. It could be on dinosaurs, it could be on chemistry, on math. I mean, you can basically create whatever you would like with GHM and then share it with your students. So off we go. So as you can see here, we're in the main page of GHM. We always land here in the bookstore when we start, right? Now, what's important to know that you must have a paid version to be able to create lessons if you want to share them with your classrooms. And each classroom must have access to a paid version. So that way you're able to share whatever you create. Now let's just start doing this. The way to do it is basically press on new lesson. I'm just going to show you how to create a new lesson. From here, you basically put in the title of the lesson that you would want to, if we would do solar, right? Solar, and then we'll just do system. Now this lesson already exists in my what I have done, but I just want to show you how to do this. You can literally add an image here. It's basically so easy. You just find an image with an HTTPS. HTTPS is really important. It has to be a secured image. You can just dump the URL right there and the image will appear. I'm going to show you, if you want to do this really quickly, we could do solar system, and then from here I'll just Wikipedia it, and then I'll just grab an image. So an image from Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a great source for images. Here's an example. I'll just click on it. You just want to make sure you double click to get the right link, because you want to have the proper link to be able to put it in GHM. Now, if you don't, it won't show up. The image won't show up. So here we have the image. We have, now we have other options. We can add URLs to lessons. In other words, if you want to add a link to another website on the solar system that is sort of something interesting, but you just want the students to go to see it in case they've finished whatever exercises that you've got them to do. Or you can have what we call instructions, things that you want to go back and take a look at, PDFs and things like that, but only you have access to these ones here. And this one, all your students will have access to this. Here is a possibility to add a quiz. I've already created a quiz, and I've already created a video about how to create a quiz. So you can check that video out on our YouTube channel, or basically on our website, and you will see it in the different videos that we've offered. So if I do solar, right, solar system, you see my video, my quiz already exists, and I'll just pick that one up. You can tag it. In other words, if you want to tag it to a specific province or a grade, especially if you have several students in the same grade in your classroom, you may want to grade it for grade 5, and then that way, when your students are the grade 5 students go into your classroom, they can just basically select grade 5, and only the lessons of grade 5 will appear in that classroom. So that's a great way of tagging something if you want to, right? Or if you want to tag it to another grade, if you want, multiple grades to see it, or if you have students across, I know some teachers actually teach across the country. If you have some that are in Quebec or some that are in Ontario, you can tag it that way. So then your student can say, well, I'm from Quebec and I'm grade 5, boom, they'll see that lesson specifically that way. And that'll be a great way for you to be able to present the lesson specifically to that age group or that province. Now here we could do something here. We could do solar, right? Solar system lesson. This is my lesson I've created. So I've already have planets in here. I have an introduction, so I want to add it. I have, Mercury, Venus, Earth. I could add them all there because I've already created them in a previous lesson, so I have access to them. Now, what I want to do is I'm just going to remove Earth, and then I'm going to redo that one, so that way you guys can understand how you create A lessons. But now I'm going to save it, and there you go. So my lesson already has a base. To find it again, I will go into my lessons, and then I will notice that I have 2 of them. One is called a solar system, and the other one is the one that I previously created. I'm just gonna go and work on this one because that's the one that's missing the planet Earth. As you notice, I have a map here and I just don't want the map there. So I just simply go back to my settings and I remove the map, but I would like to show the pages on the side. So then that way the students know on what page things are located. So I'll just save that. And now we've removed the map, and also now we have access to, you know, see 1, 2, 3, 4. These are different pages. As you turn them, it will basically show you the page number. So that the students, you could tell them, well, go to page number 5 in the document. So this way they just look for the number. It's much easier. But as you notice, we're missing planet Earth. So we want to add planet Earth. So we come here and we say new page. And then we would just write Earth, right? And that way we have the title as the other ones are, Earth. Now we want to go and get a YouTube video about the planet Earth. So I'm going to go to the YouTube channel and just write Earth and just select Earth. And then I'm going with the collection of National Geographics that they've produced. I like this one. I've kept the whole series. And then from here, I just need to do one thing, is click on share. And then from here, copy the link, and then copy the link in my YouTube. If I would put a URL of an image, the URL of the image would appear here. And that is how I did it for that. The image alt text is actually for used in a sense of a ADA system for students that are visually impaired. If you put a text there, it will read it automatically, specifically like an image. Let's say you have an image of a truck or just an image of the planet Earth. You could just say image of the planet Earth represented from space, and then the system will read that so that the person will understand what the image is there for. Reference URL is if you want to refer to something that's interesting, a source, or you want to refer your image. So we're going to refer the image to that because it comes from the YouTube, or I could refer the YouTube channel to thank them, you know, indirectly for letting me use their YouTube's videos. So that's a great way, and also, you know, recognizing the work that these people have done. Now, if I come up to my reference URL here, I'd like to use something, and I'm going to just use the information from Wikipedia about this because it's a little faster. I'm going to just write here, look for the Earth. So I'm just going to look Earth, and it's going to give me basically Earth, and I'm going to search. And now I have the text. I have some images that I can just import into my system. I'm just going to copy the text here, so it's quick. I know some people say that Wikipedia, you know, it's not the best reference, but in this case, actually, it's relatively good. I could tell you, I've worked actually at the Cosmodrome in Laval, and I worked quite a bit with some of the astronauts. A lot of the things that I got to do a lot of research relative to space when I was there while I was creating the programs. And this is really good information related to the planet Earth on Wikipedia. I did a little bit of adjustment here. I just removed some of the links because basically we don't need them. And then they're literally right in here. Now, if I want to add the link of where the Wikipedia is, I just want to copy it and I bring it back in here and I paste it. Now, technically what I've just done is I could save it and keep it like this and I can show you what it looks like, but I'm going to add some more things. So here, this is my planet Earth, it's my video, but I'd like to add an image here just so it makes it a little more colorful and more interesting. And also I want to change where my planet Earth is because I want them to be in order. So from here, I'm going to go into settings and basically I'm going to look at my planet Earth and I just pull it up. So I'm going to bring it up right to the moon, right before the moon, right here. And then I'm going to save it. So now my order has changed. Right? How I did that is I go back into settings, and also I have to make sure it's on manual. It won't work if it's by date because by date it will just sort it by date, but I need to make sure it's on manual. And then I'll just save it again to make sure that's okay. So now my planet Earth is in the right spot, and I would like to add an image. Now, The adding of the image, we're working on creating a way so it will be a little easier than using Markdown. If you want to find out, go on the internet, look for Markdown cheat sheet, and then that will show you all the different codes and how to create things on in the edit mode. So you're able to add links, images, and a whole bunch of different things, from lines to making your text a little bigger. But soon we're going to be adding a editing system directly into it, so you won't need to use Markdown, hopefully in the next few days. And this video is made on the 10th of September, so hopefully by the 25th of September we will have that completed. So you'll be able to tell me if I'm correct by writing me a little note if you want to at the bottom of your YouTube. Now here I'm just pressing on edit. The edit will edit the information that's here. It opens up my edit box, and then I want to add an image. Now, how to add an image? I know Markdown, so basically exclamation points, and then I just write image, and then I just close my parentheses, and then from here I put another percent. And then I'm going to go and get my image, and then from here I would like to have, oh, this is a pretty image of the earth, so let's go and get the image of the earth. I always make sure I go to the end of my Wikipedia to make sure that I have the proper link. So I will copy that link, and then I basically slide it in here and then close this, and that should do the trick, and my planet Earth appears. So there you go. So now I've got two nice images, right? Soon, just so you're aware, you will actually be able to move this video into the lower left side here. So then that way you'll have more room. And at one point when we have the editor, you'll be hopefully able to size images and different things like that. So there you go. It's that simple. And I've just created my lesson. Okay, so this is pretty much it on how you create a lesson. I'm going to show you a little bit of my quiz that I created, so it gives you a bit of an idea of what you could do. I basically created a few questions. They're relatively simple. How many planets are there in the solar system? The answer is 8. Of course, there used to be 9. Now there's 8. Pluto is now disappeared. Name the third planet from the sun. It's Earth. So let's put in Earth. And then we have a little video here. You can write a synopsis about it or something like this. This is what I've kind of asked, summarize this video by giving us the statistics of the solar system. So I'm just going to put Martin here so that there's an answer. What color is the moon? This is very interesting. I've actually put 3 different colors. So you could actually write silver or white or gray, and it would be all the right answer. And like I said, to find out how to make a quiz, go on our video, how to make a quiz, and it will show you how to do these things. What is the largest planet in our solar system? We'll put Jupiter. How many gas planets? I'm going to actually make a mistake here, so that way we can. And how many moons approximately orbit around Saturn? 82. And then the rest, I'm just going to leave it a little blank, because this lesson, I will actually put it on our GHM as a free lesson, so you can check it out and take a look at it and basically do the quiz yourself. I've given you a few answers, but I'll just go quickly. And here we go. And this is the quiz, being filled out and giving me the answers related to quiz I've just done. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Take care. Bye. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our MPO channel and also like this video. See you soon. Take care.